Are you worried about gaining weight during the holidays? With so many calorie-rich foods at our fingertips, it's easy to get sidetracked from healthy eating. Lynn is a fitness and metabolic expert and the author of the Metabolism Solution. She's here to teach us how to boost our metabolism, which will kind of keep us thin during the holiday season.
Gotta do everything you can.
It's a little bit of a challenge this time of year.
People really, you can put on 10 pounds from Halloween to New Year's, blinking your eyes if you don't weigh yourself. I mean, I see it every day of my life. So there are some really effective strategies that you can not only not gain, you might actually lose.
No kidding. What are you holding?
This is 5 pounds of fat. So I want you to know that if you're out lying already, no holds barred is what I'm hearing this year. This is 5 pounds of fat. So imagine this on your belly, but most importantly, it's really not healthy for you.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look healthy.
So I get all my clients, I challenge them, I dare you, to lose this times 2 between now and New Year's.
That's tricky.
It's like you tighten up the ropes, but it's a celebrity secret. How do they get through the holidays looking better? You don't wreck yourself.
Moderation, I suppose?
Well, I don't know if we even know what that is anymore.
That's true. Maybe just not do it. But people kind of do some crazy things when they plan on overindulging, right?
This is why I think it's so important, not to make people feel deprived, but if we don't give them tools so they feel like they have some control, they're starving, they're over-exercising to the point of wrecking their knees in the back. They do not work, those modalities. So we have some really simple solutions that are easy. Anybody can do them.
All right, well, where do we get started?
All right, well, this is one of the most overlooked categories. Nobody talks about this, including myself. But one is you really should be getting 7 hours of sleep every night.
Okay.
Why is that critical? Because if you're tired, you're eating everything that doesn't run away. I know I'm that way. Also, our cortisol rises, and it's like a fat magnet in a short description, where our fat cells open their doors and they hoard fat. So you're not only not going to lose fat, in the belly area especially, but you're going to gain some.
So you're talking a solid 7 hours, not napping, or
solid
just solid
7 hours. And there's a few simple solutions to do that. One, refrain from alcohol at night. And really, if you're trying to lose belly fat, you shouldn't be drinking anyway. Don't blame me, I don't make the rules. But you could swap out, like I'm known for waters. This is the sparkling water from Wales. They are delicious, but they have that same feel of a glass of wine, yet I go home and I feel good and I wake up feeling great.
Okay, and you're hydrated too, which
helps,
right?
You're hydrated, and more importantly, I mean, it's an art to learn how to go out and have fun, but also you might try to block the lights if you have to. There's a really new thing going on. People can't sleep, and they're going on their iPads in the middle of the night. Those lights are messing with our circadian rhythms, which mess with our sleep. Third, if all else fails, take melatonin if you have to sleep a couple of hours before you have to go to bed. That way you'll fall asleep, but also it will not hurt your metabolism. All these sleeping pills hurt your metabolism.
Well,
they slow it up.
It's kind of natural, isn't it?
It's all natural, and the studies out about it's an antioxidant and how it's really good for your body, and also how it burns fat, especially belly fat. So that's why I call it Sleep Lean. Good for you, help you sleep.
All right, so let's move on. Eat thermogenically. I don't know what that means.
So the morning of the big, cheat day. Also the morning after, I call this the diet. You want to eat thermogenic. This could be as simple as having a whey protein shake in the morning.
Okay.
Thermogenic eating recalibrates your metabolism, which also shuts off your cravings. You want that on cheat day. You want to have a little control, but it also heats up your thermogenesis. That's what thermogenic means.
Okay.
That means your metabolism gets boiled up and moving. You want your metabolism moving when you're going to indulge.
That makes
sense. So
sense.
start your day with whey. I literally put mine, we were talking about this, in these little jars so I can shake and go, nothing spills. If I want it hot, because it's freezing out,
sure.
yeah, and I sprinkle a little bit of blood sugar control cinnamon on there.
Not bad.
It's delicious. And one other thing you want to do, when you're getting into this cheat season, you want to be aggressive with your metabolism. Now, don't misconstrue that. That's safe, but aggressive. I love raspberry ketones. You could open up the capsule, put it right in when you make the shake. Why? 30% faster, 30% better results. Wow. Also, those help keep you feeling full, trick your body into thinking like a thin person. You want that on cheat day.
That makes sense. All right, so we have to burn the fat somehow, right?
We do have to. And this is an important step. So most of us in the morning just have a snack because we've trained ourselves to eat. We're not usually hungry. In fact, back in the day, there were no snacks. You went breakfast right to lunch. Our bodies were a lot smaller and thinner than they are now. Have a cup of tea instead. Tea suppresses your appetite. It's soothing, it's calming, it's hydrating.
Is there any type of tea you recommend?
Any
or?
type. In fact, today I think I brought apple raspberry. I have like 50,000 different kind of teas. So if maybe one day I'll do French vanilla if I'm craving something sweet. So hit that nail on the head, but also it hydrates. Most of us are thirsty, not hungry at all.
And people get confused, right?
Especially if you have more than 5 or 10 pounds to lose, you're really not hungry. In fact, it got there because you've eaten when you weren't hungry. So it's important to retrain yourself to eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full.
Lisa, you recommend a green apple. What's so
Believe
good
it or
about
not.
green apples?
So afternoon snack, green apple, go for the green. It's lower in sugar, but green apples also have a little mechanism. Remember the apple a day keeps the doctor
I've
away?
heard that.
I say an apple a day keeps the pounds away because it actually hits our hunger hormone and shuts it off.
Wow.
So
just the green ones?
Just the green ones. Well, they're a little
ones.
bit better at it, but
Okay.
also they're tart, so they won't spur on your sweet tooth. So train yourself, have a cup of tea, they're calorie-free, and an apple. And if you need to, this would be another space to have a fat burner that maybe controls blood sugar. Because in order to reshape your body, you got to get rid of this stuff.
That's a lot to get rid of.
Everybody
5
thinks
pounds
they're
there.
just going to work out more and get toner, and the truth is 9 out of 10 people need to strip the fat so we can see the muscle. So reshaping your body is more about fat loss than it is about bulking up in the gym.
Sure. Lisa, where do we find your book?
You can go to my website, lynfit.com, and if anybody has questions, I'm always happy to answer them.
Very good. Lisa, thanks for the advice today.
Thanks for
coming.
having me.